to what's happening on the ground. A lot of excitement there, Priyanka.
Well, Shivangi, the excitement is inevitable here because from where we are standing is the queue that is going inside the Ram Temple. And this essentially is the mood here. That is not just outside the temple because we're about 100 meters away from the temple. This is the line that will go inside for the Darshan. And the chants of Jai Shri Ram are in fact very much visible here. Everyone in fact chanting that. Look at their faces. And that essentially helps us understand how they are in fact, gearing up to go inside. We'll try to speak to them because, the excitement is in fact contagious because we are looking at all of them, the throngs of line of devotees who are going inside. आप बताइए, काफी खुश लग रहे हैं?
बहुत ज्यादा खुशी है। हर युवा को खुशी होना चाहिए कि हमारे प्रभु श्री रामचंद्र जी आ रहे हैं अपने घर में, और सभी युवाओं से यही प्रार्थना है कि सब अपने घर में दिया जलाएं और राम नाम से कीर्तन करें। जय श्री राम।
22 जनवरी का
I came from Andhra Pradesh, Tirupati, to see our जो राम जी उसका घर फिर वापस आ गया। हमेशा इधर ही रहता है। ये देखने के लिए हम आया था। हमारा भाषा में बोलेंगे तो भाषा में बोल देते, मगर हिंदी में थोड़ा थोड़ा आते, थोड़ा थोड़ा बोल दिया।
Alright, so this is
22 जनवरी को समझिए दूसरी बार दीपावली फिर से मनाई जाएगी। हर 22 जनवरी को दीपावली मनाई जाएगी।
आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
हम सुल्तानपुर उत्तर प्रदेश से ही हैं।
उत्तर प्रदेश से ही हैं। तो अयोध्या में कभी ऐसा देखा है? अयोध्या वैसे आप नजदीक से ही आए हैं।
जी, बहुत देखा है। बहुत बढ़िया परिवर्तन हुआ है, गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा भी और भक्तों द्वारा भी।
22 जनवरी के ऊपर जो बातें हो रही हैं उसको क्या कहेंगे? काफी सारे विपक्ष के जो लोग हैं वो नहीं आना चाह रहे हैं, वो कह रहे हैं कि बीजेपी का इवेंट है। आप 100 मीटर दूर खड़े हैं मंदिर से, क्या कहें?
देखिए मैम, ऐसा है कि ये तो निरर्थक बातें हैं। मोदी जी, योगी जी के शासन काल में जो निर्णय हो गया है वो अनंत काल 500 वर्षों से चल रहा है। निर्णय हो गया है, विपक्ष को भी सकारात्मक भूमिका निभानी चाहिए। विपक्ष में भी हिंदू हैं, मुस्लिम हैं, ईसाई हैं, सभी लोग हैं। सकारात्मक भूमिका निभाए विपक्ष भी। वोट हम लोग अपने मन से देंगे, किसी को भी कोई वोट दे, वोट में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन कोई सकारात्मक भूमिका में सभी आदरणीय बने रहेंगे, सभी विपक्ष के नेतागण।
Let's try to pan our cameras more because the line is moving quite fast and what we see is chants of Jai Shri Ram. किस तरह से देख रहे हैं? 22 जनवरी नजदीक आ रहा है, एकदम पूरा जश्न का माहौल लग रहा है अयोध्या में।
ये इत्र और इतिहास की नगरी में कन्नौज से आया हूँ, उत्तर प्रदेश से, और ये भगवान राम 5000 वर्षों बाद ये अयोध्या टेंट से राम मंदिर में प्रवेश कर रहे। ये माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी और योगी जी की और इस 140 करोड़ हिंदुओं की देन, ये 140 करोड़ हिंदुओं की आन मान शान की बात थी और हमारे पूर्वज 5000 वर्ष तक जिसका इंतजार करते रहे, आज वो घड़ी आ गई। प्रभु श्री राम की कृपा, राम काज कीने बिना मोए कहाँ विश्राम, सियावल रामचंद्र की जय। और मैं तो ऐसे कौम में पैदा हुआ, मुझे गर्व है कि पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री बाबू कल्याण सिंह जी, जिन्होंने अपनी मुख्यमंत्री की कुर्सी त्याग दी थी इस राम मंदिर के लिए, और माननीय उमा भारती जी, पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री मध्य प्रदेश की, जिन्होंने अपनी कुर्सी की बलिदान त्याग करके, और साक्षी महाराज जी ने, ऐसे कौम से मैं पैदा हुआ हूँ।
All right, we'll let him go because the line is getting rushed by the police, of course, as the security is quite tight here. But that is the sentiment of the devotees going in. All of them, you can look at their faces, and that alone is a big statement. As they are dancing, they are chanting. They are. Let's try to speak to the people, in fact, who are also. क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं? आप जा रहे हैं अंदर?
राम राज में जा रहे हैं, राम जी का दर्शन करने, सब पर राम जी का कृपा बना रहे। जय जय सिया राम।
So this essentially is, the mood here, Shivangi, on the ground, just 100 meters away from the Ram Temple, the main Ram Temple, which in fact is going to be where the consecration ceremony will take place on 22nd. Everyone has some or the other opinion about what is happening as far as the politics go, but the enthusiasm is all-encompassing, the kind of, the fervour with which they are entering into the city of Ayodhya, the fervour with which they are entering into the temple right now is all-encompassing, all of them with the same sentiment and the same enthusiasm as they enter into the Ram Temple, where we are reporting from just 100 meters away from the temple as well. Back to you, Shivangi.
All right, let's go to Rakshita, who's also joining us live. And Rakshita has been on ground. And Rakshita, a short while back, we know UPCM had visited the Hanuman Mandir, the Hanuman Gadi Temple, and he has taken a picture in front of the Ram Temple, Ayodhya. He's taken a picture standing in front of the Ram Temple. It's a very beautiful picture that he has taken. Take us through what else can we expect. He is in Ayodhya and he's looking at all the preparations and scrutinizing the security as well.
Well, Shivangi, you know, we are getting to know that he just visited Ram Temple, and after that he is right now, what we're getting to know in the latest, that he's at the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk. So Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is at the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk, and he is also now headed towards Saryu Ghat, where the power boats have started, the solar powered boats in fact. The trial run took place just yesterday. We were at the Saryu Ghat yesterday, and also of course the Ram Ki Paidi that is just adjacent to that. And right now what we're getting to know is that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is in Ayodhya, and back-to-back, he has back-to-back engagements. On your screens right now, visuals. We are just going to get you those visuals shortly of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath visiting the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk. That is an important spot, attractive tourist attraction in Ayodhya as well. And he is also going to the Saryu Ghat, where we see the solar powered boats will be taking off today. And that of course is another interesting feature as far as the preparations for Ayodhya is concerned. Preparations not just for the Pran Prashishtha ceremony, not just for Ram Temple, but the tourism, the footfall that will increase every day. That is something that will be witnessed. And what we know, so all right, I am told that we're getting visuals on our screens now. Ayodhya is gearing up, of course, to welcome pilgrims. So there will be solar-powered boats also. So there is energy saving as well. As far as tourism is concerned, it will be a boost for tourism. But at the same time, it will be there will be energy conservation. High-tech solar-powered boats will also run on the Saryu River, making 8 to 10 trips a day. That is what we are learning. And Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is at the Saryu Ghat. In the latest, what we know so far, viewers, remember, he has back-to-back meetings also today as he is inspecting the preparations for the Ram Temple. Remember, today, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath in the morning arrived in Ayodhya, and he paid a visit to Hanuman Gadi Temple, the location where I'm speaking from right now. And he first visited Hanuman Gadi Temple, prayed for the prosperity, well-being of Uttar Pradesh, and later on we saw him visiting Jagat Guru Ram Bhadracharya ji as well, and Ram Lalla, of course. We saw the temple and the exclusive pictures that Republic TV has accessed. Yogi Adityanath clicked pictures in front of the Ram Temple, and he looked so happy and proud. Also, we could see that on his face. He participated in the Aarti and the Parikrama also in the temple premises. So also he inquired, he checked up on the Mahants, the saints who were present there, since there are many of them who have already started gathering around Ram Temple. So he spoke to them, he met the saints and the Mahants over there, and people who are associated with the Ram Janmabhoomi Trust, viewers, they were also present there. They spoke to Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. He was briefed by them about the arrangements that are made. And right now on your screen, viewers, you can see wearing a jacket, wearing a life jacket is the Yogi Adityanath on a solar-powered boat. He's waving to the people at the Saryu Ghat. There are several people, remember, who have descended upon the Saryu Ghat and Ram Ki Paidi, where we were reporting from for past 2 days. I was there for the past 2 days, and there are young, old people from all corners of the country who are visiting the Saryu Ghat every day. And they're also on the Saryu Ghat attending the beautiful Saryu Aarti that takes place at 6 p.m. in the evening. In every winter evening, it's 6 p.m. So Saryu River is another very pious, a very holy river. There is Aarti, and there are boats that are operational, but now they are going to have solar-powered boats because the footfall of the tourists will be increasing. Back to you in the studio, Shivangi.
Right. right. Rakshita, hold on for a second because we are also enjoying with Priyanka. Priyanka is also on ground. And Priyanka, as we are showing our viewers all the visuals coming in of UPCM Yogi Adityanath, let's also tell our viewers that the 5 judges who gave the Ayodhya verdict have been invited to the Ram Temple's consecration ceremony. So we are expecting that many dignitaries will be there on the day of the inauguration as well. Priyanka, take us through what is happening. You are in fact right outside the Ram Mandir, it looks like. What is happening behind you, Priyanka?
Well, yes, to first part of your question, Shivangi, of course, a lot of VVIP movement that will take place on 22nd of January. And the 5-judge constitutional bench, in fact, is no less because, everyone who played any part in this entire agitation first up, and then of course the establishment of the temple, the construction of the temple, anyone who had anything to do about the temple as well has been invited, because this is a historic moment on 22nd of January that they will be they will be witnessing as well in person. So out of those 8,000 people who will be inside during the consecration ceremony, that also includes the Prime Minister and the various VVIPs whose list has come out, but also a significant part and section of the entire invitees is going to be anyone who has done the struggle, then be it the family members of the Kar Sevaks, then be it the judges, in fact, that passed that order, then be it the main petitioner as well, Iqbal Ansari, in fact, who has also been sent out the invitation of the people who have played small or big roles in the construction of the temple. They are also going to be present inside. So anyone who had anything to do about the establishment of the temple is going to be inside. A very historic day for sure that it is going to be on 22nd of January. And what we see right now is the fervour with which Ayodhya is gearing up. Now, of course, we are at one vantage point. We are about 100 meters away from the main temple. And we'd like to show you as much as we can as to how the construction is still going on. Because remember, it's just the one part of the temple, the construction of which has been completed, in fact, just the ground floor, and the sanctum sanctorum inside which the idol has been placed. The idol's exclusive pictures, as you were mentioning earlier, Shivangi, have also been shown to our viewers. And now we are showing you the pictures of the temple, a part of the temple that we can show from this particular vantage point. And we can see the entire limestone building that stands tall, and the engravings that have been done in that stone as well, the stones that have been brought in from Rajasthan, Karnataka and Telangana as well. So these are some of the pictures that we're seeing, but also a lot of scaffolding that we can show our viewers, because not the entire construction has been completed as of now. There is a lot of parts of the temple that will be constructed post 22nd. As of now, we will see that on 22nd, the main part of the temple and the east wall of the Parkota that will stand tall, and that will be visited by the VVIPs as well. Apart from that, the other 7 temples that are being constructed, then be it the Jatayu temple, the Sita Mata temple, the Shabri temple, the Shiv temple, all of that will be shown. Very quickly, we'll pan our cameras to show how, in fact, the devotees are running towards the darshan that they are getting to do, because this is the barricading, the last barricading that is done by the police to make sure that the entire queue of the devotees is well disciplined, and that there is no hindrance to any situation is not created. But as far as beyond the barricade goes, we can see that the devotees are running, chanting Jai Shri Ram, and going inside the temple, carrying out their darshans as well. And that essentially is the mood of the people here, for anyone, in fact, who travels to Ayodhya and comes to see the mandir, comes to see the temple. A very, very emotional moment, a very, very emotional place for the people of Ayodhya. And we see the smiles on the people's faces. That helps us understand the sentiments of the people as they are running inside, carrying out their darshans. All of them chanting, all of them dancing, all of them, saying that this is something that they have been waiting for quite some time. And that's exactly what the pictures show us here, Shivangi, on the ground. That's what we understand. And of course, as and when the 22nd is getting nearer, we will also see that the darshans will be closed from 20th to 22nd. So the last few hours for the darshan are left, and that is why we also see a hustling and bustling line of devotees from across the country who are coming to Ayodhya and are going to be carrying out their darshans as well. Remember, on 30th of December is when the Prime Minister was here in Ayodhya. Ayodhya last, and he had spoken to the people of Ayodhya directly and had stated that the 22nd of January is going to be a second Diwali, and that the devotees in fact should abstain from coming to Ayodhya from 20th to 22nd, and that they should light a diya in their homes. But till the 20th, we are seeing the kind of fervor and the enthusiasm with which devotees are lining up and going inside for their darshans. We are in fact reporting from just 100 meters away from the main temple as well, Shivangi.
Rakshita is also joining us. We have both Priyanka and Rakshita getting us all the details from ground. Lot of color where both of you are, Priyanka and Rakshita. Rakshita especially outside Hanuman Gadi. But we know, Rakshita, and you have been in Ayodhya for quite a while now. We know there are some selfie points established near different landmarks in Ayodhya. So the devotees can come, they can take pictures, there are statues, there are posters, there are banners. So definitely this is very interesting, especially for all the devotees coming in from all over while everyone is waiting for the big inauguration.